It is February 9th, 2017, and we're going to head out for a run from Mount Abel to the top of Mount Pinos. And what we're going to do is we're going to start at a trail on Mount Abel that descends down into the forest, and then we'll start climbing up to the top of Mount Pinos, which is about 8,800 feet above sea level. And I'm sure we will encounter some snow, and it should be pretty interesting, pretty fun. The forest down there is empty. There's no people. Nobody travels those trails as far as I've seen. So we'll be all on our own out there, at least until we get to the top of Mount Pinos. But it should be pretty fun. Okay, I'm pretty upset. We drove on up this road, and apparently the road is closed for the winter. So I need to head somewhere else. I know where I'm going to go, but I was really looking forward to this one, so I'm disappointed. So I drove to the top of Mount Pinos Road, and so I've started up the trail, and there's a lot of snow up here, and unfortunately it's not very firm. Every step I take, I sink in like 6 inches or more, and then I have to pull myself out. It's only like maybe 2 miles to the top, and then I'm going to try to head down the trail towards Mount Abel, which is the same trail I intended to come up in the beginning, but I'm hoping that there's not as much snow on that side. So if I stick to the road, it's not as bad with the post holing. My heart rate's through the roof. I need to take it slow. There's a cross-country skier in front of me. That just shows how stupid I am, being out here in running shoes and not snowshoes or skis. But that's okay. That's going to make for a good adventure today. So I mentioned earlier that I was post-holing maybe about 6 inches. I take that back. It's quite a bit more than 6 inches. It's about up to my knee. It's not easy. And you never know when you're gonna break through. I could walk on top right now, no problem. But then I'd drop. So it makes for a tough one. And we are heading up a hill, this one here. So, not going to get easier anytime soon until we get to the top of Pinos. So. Top of Mount Pinos right now. It's cold, but it's nice up here. Lots of snow. I'm going to be heading off in that direction in just a moment, and hoping that the trail down will have less snow. I think we're only at about 2 miles right now, so, and one thing I have to keep in mind is all I've got on is Hoka running shoes, so not really appropriate for snow. I have to make it back too, and the later in the day, the softer the snow gets, so the harder that will be. At least it will be mostly downhill. So let's get going. So we are heading down the trail towards Mount Abel, but I can't find the trail. And this could get dangerous because I'm heading down this canyon here, and whatever you climb down, you gotta climb back up. I'd feel much more comfortable on the trail, so I'm gonna head around this bend over here and see if I could find the trail. I just need to be careful I don't get in too deep. So don't know if you're going to be able to see this or hear what I'm saying because it's so windy, but I think I found the trail. I came up to this little cliff area that you just saw, and right over there is a sign that I remember from last time I was up here that shows Chumash Wilderness area. So the Chumash Wilderness is that way. You see that way. So I know the trail's down there. Head back up this side here and cut back down. There looks like there's a lot of snow over there. I'm kind of thinking that this is not going to be as long of a run as I wanted it to be. It's not even a run. We're just trudging through snow painfully. So there's been 0 running so far. But I'm gonna head down towards that sign, and we'll see if the trail is easier to follow down there. So. Found a kind of cool thing. As I'm heading back, I've decided to head back, by the way. This is just brutal. And there's too much snow down there, and I don't want to end up in a situation I can't pull myself out of. And you have no cell phone reception down there, so I don't want to be stupid. So anyway, I'm heading back, and kind of cool. If I follow my own tracks, I don't sink in. I don't post hole. So I can almost run. So that's pretty cool. So we're back at the top of Mount Pinos, and I'm going to try something fun, and I'm going to take you along with me. We're going to try to glissade down this hill. I might fall, but it's not steep enough to cause any problems, so let's try it. Okay, snow is too soft to glissade. I'm just post holing down just like normal, as you can see. So sorry, I can't glissade, but we're gonna head down anyway. It's pretty cold. My feet are saturated wet with snow, but it's all right. thought I was going to get in about 10K. I didn't even make 5 miles, or I made exactly 5 miles. So short, but that was a brutal one. That's a brutal 5 miles when you're post holing in up to your knees like every 3 steps. So I'm pretty happy with it. I'm crouched down right now because it's still really windy, but we're gonna head home. So hopefully you enjoyed this. I thought it was pretty fun for a 5 miles.